Hi folks, welcome to my channel, and today I'm going to take a little look at the Sacred Web Tarot Deck and Guidebook, which I received I received it yesterday, although it was delivered I think the day before, but to the wrong address, but never mind, I've got it now. This is written by Janny Bowie Brown, illustrated by James Brown IV. And what's drawn me to this deck, you might know, crystals, because it says, inspired by the narrative of traditional tarot, this multi-spiritual modern approach weaves together the stories of astrology, gemstones, yoga, and the sacred sound of mantra. I thought, well, I like the sound of that. So it looks a little bit, from the small images here, it's reminding me a little bit of King Cran's artwork, which I really like. So I've got high hopes for this deck, so join me as I open it and have a little look. Okay, so it's a pull-off box with a couple of little holes there which you can use to take it off. I'd already taken the cellophane off because obviously the glare is a problem. So we've got a ribbon, pull-out ribbon. The guidebook is nice and sturdy. It's not hardback, but it's not soft back, if you know what I mean. So what have we got? We've got a lot of pages. We've got two, let's see, that's gratitude. Okay, so actual text 243 pages. Wow. We've got black and white images. Yeah, of all the cards. I'm not sure if the images themselves are black and white. I'll find out in a second. Let's have a look at the contents. The Sacred Wheel of Tarot speaks the law of love. It's this year, 2022. We've got the Sacred Web Origin Story, Introduction to the Sacred Web Tarot, Understanding the Deck, Taking Care of Your Deck, Reading Tarot with Your Deck, the 5 elements in the Sacred Web, the Major Arcana, the Minor Arcana, Correspondences, Numbers, Astrology, Symbols, Animals, Mantras. Okay. Quite text heavy there. Card of the day, a 2-card spread, a 3-card spread, 4, another 4-card spread, 5-card, another 5-card spread. Oh, it's a lot of spreads. 6-card, 7-card, 8, 13, it's a year ahead. Okay, quite a few. Then we're talking about earth, air, fire and water, and ether, where their chakras are, colours, mantras, and the cards that correspond to each one, and the direction. So for instance, fire is south, solar chakra, so solar plexus. The colours are red, yellow, orange and black. The energy is a masculine yang energy. And then the mantras, Ram, Shi, Radiance. That's cool. Oh, lovely illustrations. Welcome. And then the cards. Okay. So, yep, at the beginning of each suit, we've got some correspondences and how they correspond to the majors. Wow, that's cool. The chakra, the mantras. I'm looking for crystals. I'm not seeing them there. Okay, so they've renamed the courts to Student, Scout, Source and Seer. We've got correspondences for animals that are in the web, in the Sacred Web. Houses. Okay, so that's the astrology, numbers and astrology. Okay. Those correspondences. So where are the crystals? We've got here in the full clear quartz and a rabbit pose. Okay, so that, and relaxation pose. Okay, so that's, I apologise, there's the crystal and there's the yoga. crystal yet. Okay, we've got it for the majors. So let's have a look. We don't seem to have it for the minors, just the majors. Right, okay. It's just the major arcana that have got crystal correspondences and yoga correspondences. So anyway, let's have a little look at the deck. It's got a paper band, cardboard band. And cards that. And it says, "Let us meet in the sacred centre, as above, so below." Nice, I like that. Cardstock. Thin. Oh my god, that's thin. Look at that, I've just bent it straight away. That is dreadful cardstock. Oh my days. Wow, that's really disappointing. Very disappointed with that cardstock. It's not matte, it's not glossy. I mean, the feel of it's really nice. It's paper thin almost. Oh, such a shame. Got high hopes. Okay, here's a little... It's narrower than a Rider-Waite-Smith and a tiny bit taller. Just a tiny bit. So let's do a little walkthrough of the deck and let you see the images one by one. So we'll start with the major arcana. So as you can see, it's mainly black and white with just pops of colour, which is very, very pretty. And yeah, it is an animal deck. I forgot to mention that. It is an animal deck, and it's all about webs and connections. It's very, very pretty. And if we go to the minor arcana and put the aces side by side here, I think what I'm going to do for this walkthrough of the minor arcana is do all the numbers at the same time. I don't normally do this, I normally just go through the suits, but I think it's going to be quite interesting to see them side by side, so let's do that. So we've got wands, cups, swords and pentacles, but I do believe the suits have been renamed. Let me just check. Okay, they've been named for their elements, so the suit of earth, the suit of water, the suit of fire and the suit of air. I'm wondering how the decision was made for the background colours. So like all the aces here, for the fire suit and for the earth suit are white aces, and whereas for the water and the air suits are a black background. We have an extra card here, the 79th card, which is, let's have a look, that's called the Sacred Cosmic Self. So let's have a little look at that one. When darkness holds a space for light and light rejoices in darkness, it is time for you to make your way home. It is time to return to the inner sweetness of your child's self. Open your heart to the wisdom and the divine magic that you are connected to something that is beyond, but that is also within. Surrender any pain or shame or doubt, for these are simply illusions. Lift your face to the stars and remember that you are the invocation, you are the blessing, you are the sacred light. Rejoice. I am the blessing, I am the sacred light. These cards are absolutely gorgeously beautiful. I noticed with the, you see, no, not the students, with the scouts, with all the scouts, which would be the knights, are all hands. So I thought that was interesting. And hand positions, which presumably mean something. You see, all scouts. So I thought that was interesting. I like this deck. I really like this deck. Apart from the fact, let's put that to one side. Apart from the fact, too, the cardstock is dreadful. The guidebook looks really nice, actually. Let's draw a card then, and I am not going to riffle shuffle these cards. They are just going to bend and get damaged very, very, very easily. So let's just overhand shuffle and draw a card. They're even bending in my hands as I'm shuffling. Gosh. Oh, okay, so that's the card, which is our High Priestess. They've named this the Oracle. The Oracle is the keeper of sacred mysteries that exist beyond language, that live at the source of our collective wisdom. The Oracle is here to teach you to have reverence for all things and all beings. In reverence, you can begin to recognise that you are always in the presence of the sacred. The Oracle guards the gateway to this understanding, for it knows that the sacred dwells within. Rest easy in their presence and their willingness to protect this ancient truth. Take heed of their encouragement to trust in your intuition and your dreams. For when you tune into this divine space of inner knowing, you cultivate your own wisdom and deep peace. Know that the Oracle is full of love for you, the muddied waters and the glowing lotus parts of you. Let the Oracle be your healing guide as you journey through the integral moments of your human experience. May they help shepherd you through the darkness and into the light. And then the key word is reverence. Okay, so we've got water, the west and the moon, which is associations really for the High Priestess anyway. Selenite, oh yes. Let me just get you some selenite. Have a lovely piece. Okay, this is my piece of selenite, and I associate selenite, is it? Let's just put it down here then. There we go. I associate selenite with Selene, the goddess of the full moon, so that is really in keeping with the High Priestess energy. So let's put that there. Yes. Definitely selenite for the High Priestess, or in this case the Oracle, because of their associations to the moon. So for yoga we have an easy seated pose, Sukhasana, half lotus pose, and a lotus pose. The sacral chakra, the mantra is Vam, and the associations here are the peacock and the lotus. And it says, in reverence, I recognise that I am always in the presence of the sacred. That's really, really nice. This guidebook's lovely. The card images are absolutely beautiful. They really, really are. What a shame that the cardstock, I know I keep saying it, don't I? But I just cannot get over the fact that this cardstock is so bad. It's awful. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the walkthrough, and I'm going to enjoy reading this book. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and read this book this afternoon. Maybe I'll come back at some point and do a review once I've worked with it. Anyway, for now, thank you for watching, and thank you so much for being here. Bye.